Debt. It's a word that can send shivers down the spine or fill your heart with hope. For some, debt is a chain, a burden. For others, it's a powerful tool. But here's the real question. How can we tell the difference? What makes some debts good and others a ticking time bomb? In today's episode, we're diving deep into the world of debt, the good, the bad, and the life-changing decisions in between. We'll explore practical strategies and everything you need to know to navigate your financial journey with confidence. We all have debts. Credit cards, student loans, mortgages, and more. But what if I told you that not all debt is created equal? What if some debt could actually help you build wealth, while other kinds might keep you trapped in a vicious cycle? Today, we're breaking down everything you need to know to make the smartest choices for your financial future. Buckle up, because we're going on a few minutes ride that might just change the way you see debt forever. Before we get into specifics, let's define what debt actually is. Debt is simply money you borrow which you have to pay back, usually with interest. But debt comes in many shapes and sizes. Credit cards, student loans, mortgages, business loans, each with different terms, different uses, and different effects on your life. The key is understanding which types of debt can propel you forward and which can pull you back. But when it comes down to it, debt can be classified into two broad categories: good debt and bad debt. So what's the difference? It all comes down to purpose, potential, and impact on your overall financial health. Good debt is the type of debt that has the potential to improve your financial well-being in the long term. It's the kind of debt that helps you acquire assets or skills that generate income or increase in value over time. Let's look at some examples and dig deeper into how they can shape your financial future. First up, mortgages. Buying a home is one of the most common reasons people take on debt. A home can increase in value over time, giving you a long-term asset. With historically low interest rates on mortgages, this kind of debt can be a solid investment, if you're smart about it. But it's important to remember that not all mortgages are created equal. Choosing the right loan terms, understanding the market, and avoiding over-leveraging are crucial to making your home a true asset. Next, student loans. Education is often touted as the ultimate investment in yourself. Student loans can be good debt, but, and this is a big but, it depends on what you study, where you study, and how much you borrow. Not all degrees offer the same return on investment. It's important to consider the potential income from your chosen career path and weigh it against the cost of education. Another example? Business loans. Borrowing to start or grow a business is often the riskiest, but also the most rewarding. If the business takes off, the loan has enabled you to create something that brings in income for years. However, it's critical to have a solid business plan, understand your market, and manage your finances carefully to ensure success. So how do you determine if a debt is good? 3 things: cost of borrowing, potential return, and cash flow. Good debt should be affordable, have a reasonable interest rate, and ideally, it should lead to future income. If the potential return exceeds the cost of borrowing, you're likely dealing with good debt. But remember, even good debt requires careful planning and risk management. Now let's talk about the bad kind of debt. Bad debt is usually money borrowed to buy things that lose value or carry high interest rates that drain your finances. Let's be real. If you're using debt to fund a lifestyle you can't afford, that's a red flag. Bad debt often results in a cycle of borrowing, stress, and financial instability. Credit card debt is often the biggest culprit here. Interest rates can go up to 20% or even more, and that's money you're literally throwing away. Using a credit card to buy the latest gadget, a vacation, or even everyday items when you can't pay the balance off in full is a recipe for financial stress. The key is to use credit cards wisely, paying off the balance each month and avoiding carrying high-interest debt. Car loans can also be bad debt. Most cars lose 20–30% of their value the moment you drive them off the lot. Financing something that depreciates quickly can end up costing you much more than it's worth. However, if a car is essential for your work and lifestyle, it's important to choose a vehicle within your means and avoid unnecessary luxury features. Good debt can be a powerful tool, but only if you use it wisely. Think about the ROI, return on investment. Whether it's a degree, a home, or a business, you need to make sure the numbers work in your favor. It's not just about borrowing money. It's about making that money work for you. It's all about strategy. Borrow only what you need, make sure the interest rate is manageable, and always have a repayment plan. If you can't pay it back without significantly changing your lifestyle, it's time to reconsider. Having an emergency fund, planning for unexpected expenses, and staying disciplined are key to using good debt effectively. So what if you already have bad debt? Let's talk about how to escape it. The first step is to stop taking on more bad debt. Cut up that credit card if you have to. Then, create a debt payoff strategy. The snowball method or the avalanche method can be effective. And remember, there's no shame in seeking help when you need it. The snowball method means paying off your smallest debt first, gaining momentum, and staying motivated. The avalanche method means paying off the debt with the highest interest rate first, saving you the most money in the long run. It's about finding what works for you and staying consistent. If you're overwhelmed, don't hesitate to ask for help. Debt consolidation, credit counseling, or simply talking to a financial advisor can make a huge difference. There are also community resources and support groups that can help you stay on track and motivated. The key to financial freedom isn't avoiding all debt. It's about balancing debt and investments. While you're paying off debt, you should also be saving and investing, even if it's just a small amount. The power of compound interest can be your best friend even while you're managing debt. The earlier you start, the better off you'll be. Every dollar you save and invest is one step closer to breaking the cycle of relying on debt. It's about creating multiple streams of income and building a financial safety net that allows you to make better decisions. Debt can be a friend or a foe. Good debt can help you build a life you've dreamed of, while bad debt can trap you in a cycle of stress and worry. The power to decide lies in how you approach it, with knowledge, intention, and discipline. I hope today's deep dive has shed some light on the choices you have and the actions you can take. Remember, the journey to financial freedom starts with understanding where you are and planning where you want to go. If you found this video useful, hit that like button, share it with a friend who might be struggling with debt, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's build financial freedom together. Drop your thoughts and questions in the comments below. I'd love to hear about your experiences with good and bad debt. And remember, your financial journey starts with just one informed decision. Make that decision today. Together, we can create a community that supports each other on the road to financial independence. Until next time, stay smart, stay informed, and take control of your financial destiny. Together, we can turn challenges into opportunities and make debt work for us, not against us.